I myself Chandrasekhar, AP SNS College of Engineering. Today in this video we are going to discuss about a case study on roller chain applications in minerals processing plant. So in the mineral processing plant, the chain drive is used for transferring the motion from one shaft to another shaft. Here the chain drive is used in the coal screen machine. So I considered an Australian coal wash plant. Here the coal screening machine was driven by the roller chain, which is running in an oil bath. So this oil bath is used for reducing the noise when the chain drive is in operation. So a recirculating pump to pour the oil is placed at one end of the roller chain and at another end of the roller chain. That means at one end, at the driving end of the roller chain there is an discharge end, and at the driven end there is an sump. So when the oil is poured at the discharge end over the chain, then the chain moves by natural way, so that the oil moves from by natural way from one end to the another end. That means the oil is moved from driving pulley to the driven pulley, then that is driven sprocket to the driven sprocket. So the oil is again fitted back into the sump. Again it is recirculated using the pump. Okay, so this process is taking place for every 30 minutes. Okay, that is given here. So in an Australian coal wash plant, the coal screening machine was being driven by a roller chain running in an oil bath. So a recirculating pump was installed down the drive end and a sump fitted underneath the feed end to store the oil. So a pump would come on every 30 minutes and pump the oil into the chain guard at the discharge end. Okay, these are the thing I already told. And the chain would drive the oil to the feed end with the natural motion of the drive. So by means of natural motion, the oil is transferred from one end to another one. That is given. So here for coal screening machine, it is came to know that roller chain is used. So that roller chain is standard one, that is 16B duplex roller chain, and it consists of 19 tooth sprockets on a roller screen running at 7.5 kilowatt at 138 rpm. That is 7.5 kilowatt is the power transmitting capacity of that roller chain or roller screen, and it is running at 138 rpm. So by using this roller chain, it is well suited for all the hostile environment. Okay, so it can also withstand a temperature above 80 degrees Celsius. So if you use a belt drive such as normal belt drive means, then automatically we can able to transfer the power, but in the hostile environment, that is that when the temperature is high, then automatically the belt is got failure or damage. So in order to avoid that only the chain is used, but the chain can withstand above 80 degrees Celsius, and it also tolerates oily, dusty, dirty and corrosive atmospheres, and also albeit at the sacrifice of longer life. So it works on all the hostile environments. From this you can see here. So the roller chain can also tolerate fluctuations in center distance caused by non-rigid or compliant drive mounting. So when there is a misalignment or the sprocket is not fitted in a correct position, then also this chain drive is efficient. Okay, then what's the problem? So all the things are going fine. Then what is the need? Why there is a problem arise? What is that problem? That is the existing roller chain were scratching, breaking, and needed to run in an oil bath or be heavily greased. So the problem is stretching. So the strain gets stretching, and also it gets breaks in a shorter period, and also it need to run in an oil bath. So oil is needed, and breaking, that is the life is very short for this application, and also the elongation. So elongation of the chain is found. Okay, so these are the problems. So we need to avoid these problems. Why all these problems occur means we see in the next slide. Okay, here in this plant there are 39 chains to be replaced every year after a significant maintenance. And so there are 39 chains that require replacement in 1 year on screen, creating significant costs in maintenance and downtime. Okay, so that the cost occurs for maintenance and also to replace the chains, and also the ideal time or downtime for replacing that chains is much. So we need to reduce this also. We need to reduce the maintenance cost, as well as we need to reduce the downtime of the screening machine. So the reasons for failure are stretching, elongation, need for lubrication, and high noise. Okay, so this already I told that stretching or elongation is the reason which makes the chain to break, so that we need to replace at a constant period of time. So the reason for elongation or stretching is it is due to result from pin and pushing wear at the articulated joints of the chain. So when the push and pin gets wear, then automatically the chain got elongation, so that there is a formation of slack. So when the slack is formed, then the efficiency get reduces. So in order to avoid that, we need to retension it. So that is given. So chain elongation result in the need to take up slack or retention the chain at regular interval. Okay, then second thing is lubrication. So I already told that a proper lubrication is required to proper functioning of the chain drive. Okay, so without proper lubrication, chains and sprockets wear out quickly, so it needs replacement. Okay, so these things, that is one is lubrication, and the second one is what is that, elongation. These two things occurs in the chain drive. So that is the major problem here. So we need to avoid this problem. So how we can avoid? So we can able to how can you give the solution? We can able to change the type of drive, or we can able to change the material. So already the standard chain drive is only used, so we can't able to change the chain drive material. So we can search for another alternative solution, that is we can change the drive types. So the possible solution is, one of the possible solution is belt drive. Then another one may be, what's that, gear train. So if we use the gear train, then there is an more number of complications occur. So we need to fix more number of gears to transmit the power, and also if the one gear is get breakdown, then we need to shut down a total unit and we will replace it, and it takes so much of time. So in order, and this gear drive are used for transmitting the power for a shorter distance only. So if the power transmission need to be for a longer length, then we always use belt drive or chain drive. So here the chain drive is used. Now we can replace it with belt drive, then we can able to get what, we can able to solve this problem. So how normal already availed belts are not up to the level. So there is a special belt we need to develop to avoid that hostile environment problem. Already I told that the coal power plant is working at high temperature, so normal belts cannot withstand the temperature. So especially belt to be designed, so that belt have been developed with polyurethane bodies and carbon fiber tensile cords. So these polyurethane bodies can withstand the temperature above 80 degrees Celsius, and also the carbon fiber tensile cords. So these tensile cords are used for transmitting the more loads. Actually the chain drive is used for transmitting 7.5 kilowatt. So in order to transmit that much of power, we need the belt should be having tensile strength very much. So a carbon fiber tensile cord is used inside that belt, so that it load transmitting capacity is much more, so which is equivalent to chain drive. Okay, that is, these belts can compete with standard roller chain with a wide range of power transmission applications. When used in a dynamic application such as the tensile member of a synchronous belt, a carbon fiber delivers a number of performance attributes. So the use of carbon fiber tensile cords has dramatically increases the load carrying capacity of synchronous belt to the point where they can replace roller chain for width. So if this roller chain with is 10 centimeter, then the synchronous belt also to be 10 centimeter. So within that 10 centimeter also we can able to achieve the same load transferring capacity. Thank you. So from this you can I can conclude that even by using the belt also we can able to transfer the high load capacity. Okay, so thank you.